Hi everyone. So for this week's assignment, we had to come up with a social media campaign for Miller Mart. So my social media campaign surrounded around creating a little animated character. So the idea of it would be to replicate something like a Colonel Sanders or like a Ronald McDonald, sort of like a character or an icon that people can automatically recognize and associate it with Miller Mart. And then I want to combine that with sort of the fact of the day, fun fact of the day style of bring back like Snapple facts, and combining those things to create the character Mr. Miller, which is in my head this grocery version of Bill Nye the Science Guy, where he's very smart, very knowledgeable, and based off of the actual Mr. Miller. And the idea is that it's going to create a friendly atmosphere that's good for like the neighborhood, family friendly, recognizable. And then an icon like that would increase, like if it increases the familiarity, I think it's going to increase the trust in your store, lead to more brand loyalty, and yeah. So for the social platforms that it would be on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Those are the easiest sites to post on, given the platform or given the medium that I want, which would just be pictures. We don't need any high budget videos or anything like that because they're just quick, easy facts. Okay, so here's an example of the first one. So something like this, it's very simple and easy to put online. It doesn't really require a lot of effort or investment. You can find icons online for free. It doesn't, take a genius just to type things in. And then I found this image of Albert Einstein. I typed in professor, and this is what I got. So we're using Albert Einstein to be Mr. Miller. But it would be its own character. And I have a QR code on there because you could also, if you wanted to, you could take these cards and move them out and put them in your store, integrate them somehow into the store to boost sales of like a certain item that you would want. So I focused on dairy just for the 3 examples that I have. So June is National Dairy Month, so you put that out on the 1st. And then it's going to get people thinking, oh, it's dairy month. Okay, maybe I'll do some dairy recipes. And it will, if you were trying to increase your dairy sales, it might be a good idea. To always keep it in people's mind. The next day or a few days later, you can post this saying almost all produced milk comes from family farms. I think this is a smart way to go because people are going to like that they're supporting family farms and not giant corporations. So posting stuff like that would be helpful to get people thinking, oh, I can make good meals or buy milk and be ethical at the same time. You're sort of encouraging them by reminding them you're a good person for buying milk. And then the last one is just a fun one. Milk was considered to be the food of the gods in some ancient cultures. Just a fun factoid in making just people think about milk. And then the QR code I put in so that if you were to put them in store, if you had them anywhere on the shelves, people could scan that QR code and go to a website or go get more information wherever the information is at, whether it's on the Miller Mart website. And then I decided to brand to give it a hashtag. So there's a record of all these and you can get them all together easily on social media. And I called it the Miller Smart campaign. And the idea would be that the Miller Mart makes you, more smart, or Miller Smart, or however we would do it that way, whatever would sound better. But yeah, so that is, I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Oh, the only cost would be maybe an editing software. And you would need something to obviously make the post on, but almost everybody has a phone and has access to basic editing for free. And if you wanted to pay, I did this on Canva, so it'd only be, I don't know what I pay, like $10 a month, something like that. But I use it a lot. So if you were to use it a lot and it would help generate revenues in your store, then it'd probably be a good investment. So yeah, that's the idea. Make an iconic character, a friendly character, give it a campaign slogan with the Miller Smart, and then just post these easy photos, and hopefully you generate more revenue and more customers and customer loyalty. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see what you guys have all done.